investments in this area this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, for your attention, please. Hangda Steel from the People's Republic of China is investing 300 million rand in a steel plant in Tabanchu in the Free State province.
Wow, in the Free State. Excellent.
Thank you very much. As I'm going to be very agile and scanning the room if a representative is present. Allow me to move on to Highveld Robust Steel, which is a black industrialist investing 800 million rand in a steel and vanadium manufacturing plant in Mpumalanga. Ladies and gentlemen, Nyanza Light Metals is a black industrialist investing 5 billion rand in titanium dioxide pigment manufacturing in the Richards Bay Industrial Development Zone in KZN. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're staying in the metal fabrication sector, and I'm going to SA Steel Mills, who are also a black industrialist, investing an additional 300 million rand in their steel production in Gauteng. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to SCORE South Africa, who are today committing their investment of 2 billion rand towards the expansion of their steel manufacturing plant in Gauteng. Ladies and gentlemen, we move swiftly along. I'm moving on to Vier Steel Mills, who are part of the Alfeco Group, today committing their investment of 3.5 billion rand in a steel manufacturing plant in Gauteng. And we are closing off the metal fabrication sector with a commitment from the United Arab Emirates, and this is Velocity Ventures, investing 470 million rand in an aluminium and steel plant in Gauteng. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to what we have classified, Mr. President, as other manufacturing. And in this space, we are lifting the diverse set of expertise, and this is reflected in 8 investments this evening, Mr. President, starting off with Royal Industrial from China, who are today committing an investment of 280 million rand in the manufacturing of porcelain tiles in Gauteng. Ladies and gentlemen, LVSA Group, a black industrialist, is investing today 204 million rand in the production of valves in KZN. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm moving on to DeFi, a subsidiary of Turkey's Arçelik, who today are committing an investment of 317 million rand in white goods manufacturing in KwaZulu-Natal. Ladies and gentlemen, we're turning our focus to the Ardak Group from Ireland and Consol, who are investing 1.5 billion rand in a new glass container production facility in Gauteng. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving to Finland now. Huhtamäki today is committing their investment of 150 million rand towards the expansion of their packaging and manufacturing plant in KZN. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm moving on to Isanti Glass, a black industrialist investing 496 million in a glass manufacturing plant in Gauteng. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I hope you heard that, Mr. President. I heard someone saying in the back, we need more women, and certainly that is the call. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm moving on to Tetra Pak, my apologies, from Sweden, who are today committing their investment of 500 million rand in the expansion of the Tetra Pak manufacturing facility in KZN. I think she deserves a round of applause. Yes, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, we are closing this group off with US multinational Procter & Gamble, who are today committing their investment of a further 450 million rand towards the expansion of their diaper plant in Gauteng. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the sector titled Other Manufacturing, but it leads us beautifully to business process outsourcing, ICT, and digital services, Mr. President, where we're going to be highlighting 6 investments this evening. Starting off, ladies and gentlemen, from the United Kingdom, Sigma International is investing 267 million rand in the global business services sector in the Western Cape. I appreciate your brisk run, sir. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to Terraco. Terraco is committing a further 1.1 billion rand towards the construction of a data center in Gauteng and a renewable energy power generation for their facilities across the country. And we make our way to Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen. Airlift from Pakistan is investing 300 million rand in the e-commerce sector in Gauteng and the Western Cape. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to DD Global, who are today investing in a new e-hailing platform across South Africa. Can we give them a round of applause as well? Mr. President, we're rounding off this group of business process outsourcing, ICT, and digital services with Time Bank, who continues to expand their digital banking offering in South Africa, and today do that with 1.1 billion rand. They are not here this evening, but we do, of course, acknowledge. We are now moving on to our SEZs, or Special Economic Zones. Mr. President, we have 8 investments we'd like to highlight in this particular area. And I'm going to start off with a triad. These are 3 black industrialist companies who are investing in the Dube trade port in KwaZulu-Natal. LM Diapers is investing 75 million rand in the manufacturing of baby nappies. Smartway is investing 139 million rand in the manufacturing of TVs and mobile devices, and Synergy Blenders is investing 94 million rand in producing ingredients for the FMCG sector. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you for observing the COVID protocol. Appreciate it. Mr. President, we stay in this sector, and again we call up 3 companies who are investing in the Saldanha Bay Industrial Development Zone in the Western Cape. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to acknowledge African Quartz, a black industrialist investing 1.5 billion rand in a PV manufacturing plant. I think we can give a round of applause to acknowledge Ancora Enterprises, yet another black industrialist investing 1.8 billion in shipbuilding and repair. And Cape Ocean Terminals is today committing 2 billion rand towards construction of a bulk fuel storage terminal. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give them all a round of applause, please? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, rounding up this group of special economic zones, we are going to the Atlantis Special Economic Zone in the Western Cape. Everflow is investing 65 million rand in industrial refrigeration and green power microgrid systems for cooling. And Swartland Insulation is investing 106 million rand in an extruded polystyrene manufacturing plant. I do believe that we don't have representatives this evening, but can we please give them a round of applause in absentia? Mr. President, we're turning now to small business investment, because we know that the investment mobilization drive, the call was answered not only by big business, but small business alike. And so, SIFA, ladies and gentlemen, tonight committing 2.3 billion rand. And the NEF, the NEF, ladies and gentlemen, at 2.5 billion rand, please. We don't seem to have the National Empowerment Fund or SIFA with us, Mr. President, but I do. That is, please come up, Madam Minister, thank you. Thank you, Minister. Thank you very much, Minister. Mr. President, we're closing it off with government funding. The work of a number of government departments and institutions, ladies and gentlemen, have helped to attract investment in South Africa, either by unlocking their own funding or through the execution of their mandates. And these include the following: the Industrial Development Corporation support for companies, black industrialists and SMMEs to the value of 20.1 billion rand. Mr. President is saying, please don't be shy. IDC, if you could come up and let's acknowledge you, please. Thank you very much. And then, of course, we continue with incentives by government, particularly for innovative technologies, brings investment to the value of 6 billion rand. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, we're closing it off with the work of our Trade Administration Agency, who have also assisted to unlock investment in manufacturing facilities and infrastructure. And that today is to the value of 427 million rand. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause? Mr. President, that concludes the investment announcements for this 4th South African Investment Conference.